MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Panthers and the Eagles. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Coming to the plate now, Dino Rodriguez. He will lead this one off today.
The first baseman, Dino Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Michael Ciani. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ciani, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Outside, 2-1. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A ball and a strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Isaac Mattson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second, the left fielder, Michael.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. from the stretch.
Whoa, that's down.
Three runs already home here. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And the pitch.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
There's the 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning. First offering on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
Into the box, Lorenzo Quintana, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
4 runs here in this half inning. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ciani is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 1 inning in the books here. Manitoba leads this one 4-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
So he got him swinging. Gio Urshela is retired to kick off the inning.
Jorge Alfaro.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot. But listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB. But listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 23. Rrpl.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 0 to Brantley.
No strike.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now in the box, Chad De La Guerra, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
De La Guerra.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Tucker has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Vince Hendricks.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vince Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a curveball misses inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dino.
Ready for another chance? Dino Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw over. Being especially careful here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and that one off.
The 2-2 one more time.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Ciani.
Stepping in, Michael Ciani, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A throw behind the runner at second and a dive, but he's back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Pham, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now that.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Adam Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there, but he drops it. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Corey Black is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Black.
Cole Tucker will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. Has a look, now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Chopper to short. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just two pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So one run here on one hit, one error, and one man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Eagles on top 5-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Gio Urshela.
So digging in now, Rrpl looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fast. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and one now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Altuve for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Chad De La Guerra. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Manitoba is out in front here, 5-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Black, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The center fielder, number 2. Starling Marte.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. That's wide, 2-0. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over.
Be safe.
The 1-1 home. Pitch out.
You got 2 balls,
Nothing doing.
1 strike.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Vince Hendricks. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lined but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Dino Rodriguez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dino Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In now, Michael Ciani, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That evens it up, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tucker is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a bit there with the fastball. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Ready on 1-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy. There.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 home.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
2 strikes.
Rounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And there's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. To short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Tucker.
Stepping up to the plate, Cole Tucker. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box, Lorenzo Quintana. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner's back. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey!
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Kirby Yates is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Trent Grisham will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's just out.
Yates is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now batting, second baseman, Chad De La Guerra.
Settling in now, Chad De La Guerra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And he swings right through it there, 2-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
One out, nobody on. And that's low, ball 4.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vince Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Dino Rodriguez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Rodriguez.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Dino Rodriguez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Morgan playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch, down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Michael Ciani, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Manitoba is on top 5-3. Fred Hutchinson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hutchinson, a 27-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. There's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ciani has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Leading off the inning, Mitch Garver, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Gio Urshela. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0. Trent Grisham, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
stepping up now, Trent Grisham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5. Ryan Presley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chad.
So now to the plate, Chad De La Guerra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Vince Hendricks. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dino Rodriguez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Loch Ness is on top here, 6-5. Rrpl Iglesias is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Adam Frazier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Tucker. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate, Lorenzo Quintana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Standing in now, Starling Marte. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into the wind, the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 9th inning coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Coming to the plate now, Michael Ciani. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Michael Ciani.
First pitch coming, here it is. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they move out in front 7-6. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting, catcher, Nick
At the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Play ball. Three.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Loch Ness crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Rrpl Iglesias claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andres Munoz hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.